What is going on, guys? So today, I kind of wanted to make an NFT video, right? Because I've just been getting a lot of traction, and a lot of people ask me what the hell they are. So I figured today I would just kind of explain what they are, and then tomorrow's video, I'm just gonna explain how to buy, how to sell, and all of that stuff, right? But what the hell are NFTs, right? So NFT stands for a non-fungible token. Okay, great. Now that we've gotten the longer term of it, what the fuck does that mean, you know? So basically an NFT, right? It's a collector's item. Now, you're probably wondering, why can't I just, I can click on this. I can do Command Shift 4. I can take a screenshot. Great. Now I have it on my computer as well, right? So why the hell would I basically pay right under like, why would I pay 300 bucks? And then you got gas fees, you got all of this stuff, and you're basically paying for an NFT like this five and then 600 bucks, right? So why the hell would you pay for a picture 5 to 600 bucks or even more, right? There are some going for millions upon millions. Here's the thing: society nowadays is basically like all about flexing, right? Everyone's thinking that, and this is true for my behalf too, some of this. Um, right? When I was in high school, my main thing was I wanted to look better than the rest, right? I wanted to be like showing that I have money, right? Even though I didn't, which, you know, it is what it is. But, you got 18, 19, 20 year olds um, working and stressing themselves out to the point where it's like, okay, dude, you're not 40, you're not 50, you're not 60. Why the hell are you stressing out so much, right? And it's because of this whole social media bullshit, right? And yes, I personally, I hate social media. If it wasn't for my job, I love making videos, don't get me wrong, but I hate the whole Instagram, Snapchat because 99% of what people post on there is bullshit. It's fake. Trust me, dude, the amount of 18-year-olds that have Lambos, the amount of 16-year-olds that have no, I can literally go on tour right now for 1,200 bucks for that day. I can rent a McLaren 720S Spider. Great. I can take enough videos and pictures, do a bunch of outfit changes, and then edit the photo. I can look like I basically drive that car for days to weeks to months. Now I can take it one step further, upload it on Instagram, just not even upload it, right? Just go on my story, post that video, press save, then re-upload it to Snapchat. And people will be like, "Oh, he took that video today," yeah, no, it's bullshit. It's fake. I hate it. Here's the thing. NFTs are becoming the same thing, right? People love collecting stuff. I love collecting stuff too. My collections are a little bit different than other people's. I really like collecting like super old books from like original Charles Dickens work, right? I have an original Bible from Martin Luther when he translated it from Latin to German, right? I collect stuff like that. Then you got people collecting Yeezys, Balenciagas, like all the crap that's just logo brand stuff. And NFTs are gonna be like that same thing. Now, as everything starts moving more online, NFTs, what they become is basically like, yo, dude, I got this NFT. Here's what I got. Like today, I was at the Mavericks game and I saw Steve Aoki. Steve Aoki literally had a hoodie on. If you guys remember, like the apes, the NFT apes, that are basically when they open, they weren't going for much. But now, if you own one, you're looking at easily like 4 or 5 Ethereum, so a good 20 grand, right? And he had that hoodie on with his number of the ape and all that had, which basically shows like, yo, dude, I got this, right? I literally have this on my computer. It's worth 20 grand. But here's the thing. It's like that's what NFTs are going to become. It's going to be like the new flexing, especially with everything going more online and digital. And I do think NFTs are going to have a pro in the world. However, I just think society obviously is not going to mature to the point where it's going to be flexing is not going to be kind of gone. That's definitely not the case. It's just going to kind of get more extreme. But now it's gonna be a little bit harder to do it as well because if you actually research it, right, and you guys can see like this is my account. I'm not saying, oh, look at me, I got like these apes, I got $200,000 worth of any. No, no. Here's the thing: you're gonna have people like that, but with the blockchain and everything being public on it, right? It's basically going to be a lot harder for people to fake it because all you gotta do is research the amount of TikTokers that say, this is how I made $50,000 this month trading NFTs. It's like I bought this NFT and then they show an NFT that started off with the sale for like $200 that ended up turning into about 1 to 2 Ethereum. I personally plan to sell this for at least minimum point 0.1, so I double my money almost. I'd want to no, actually I'd want to sell this higher than this one. But yeah, so you know, it really comes down to it. But again, that's just going to be, it's going to be a lot harder because everything is on the public blockchain. So all you got to do, these TikTokers saying like, oh, I made $50,000 this month to trading NFTs. Then they show one that says $200. They resold it for like 10,000. Well, yeah, if you see that, it's like, holy crap. Here's the thing. All you got to do is look up their address, right? Because everyone has an address through MetaMask. And then you can see if they bought it or not. Because once you have an address, you cannot change that address. You can import new ones, old ones, but what's the point, right? So that's the thing. It's going to be harder to fake that, which I actually am all for because it is actually starting to tick me off how many people are fake because it just ruins the whole thing, right? It is giving insane amounts of people insane stress. I was like that myself too. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be hypocritical because I used to flex too, right? As senior year in high school, I thought, holy crap, you know what? I'm graduating. I have to have a supercar, right? So I decided to fucking get a Bentley. Did I buy it? No. Did people think I did? Yeah. I had it for about like a week and a half. I literally drove that last week to school, the last week of senior year to school, as well as to graduation. Everyone and their parents thought I owned that car because who the hell rents a car for a week and a half? That's the thing. Society, right? It's gotten out of hand. That's why I started like kind of changing the way I kind of live life. I'm not trying to get into this. This is a video on explaining what the hell NFTs are, but that's why I think NFTs are slowly going to take off. I do think 90% of the projects, right, with NFTs are bullshit. They're completely dog shit, right? These are the three I have. A buddy bought one, Chibi Dino. So I'm like, you know what? Hell, it's cheap. I'm gonna buy one. Then I decided to buy another one. I bought some Zedrun horses. They make good profit for me each month. That was a good investment. These, if you look at this one, right, it's number 44, which is actually a good sign. However, you can see that, right, this person paid 0.11 for it, and then I ended up buying it off of him, or they transferred this. I ended up buying it off of him for 0.059. So he literally lost half of his earnings in that time span. And I bought it a month ago. And right now, if I wanted to sell it, 0.059. So it's kind of decreased. I could realistically get close to 0.1. It's going to be interesting, right? That's why I don't mind holding on to this. Guess what? Okay, I might have lost $300, right? The gas fee was very little at that point, which was super nice. But yeah, that's my thing. Whatever, you know? Techno King. Same thing. I'm like, I thought it was funny. I actually ended up making this, so I didn't even have to buy it. But you can basically see minted. I made it 7 months ago, right? I don't know if I think it's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. I definitely do want to sell this. I'm thinking for about 0.5 ETH or something, but I think it's decently cool. But yeah, so I do think stuff like cards, you know, Pokemon cards, all of that stuff, and like maybe memorabilia too is going to turn into NFTs, right? From like sports games, all of that stuff. However, I don't think people realize that it's not going to have as big of a thing, right? As it people are thinking, because everyone thinks like, oh, I'm gonna buy this NFT for like $200 and then sell it for 10,000. No, NFTs, they're definitely gonna change the way we collect stuff and all of it, right? Same thing with the wax, the video we did yesterday on the price prediction. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. But I think that's kind of what NFTs are going to do, right? An NFT is basically kind of, it's not just an image because again, it's everything on the blockchain. So it's going to make it harder to bullshit. I do think it's going to make definitely like overhead for a lot of businesses. I know the Mavericks are going to make NFTs to the point where you, like your ticket is going to be an NFT. So I think that's going to be pretty cool actually because then I can just, you know, do that. And yeah, so I mean, I think NFTs are going to have a good future. However, I don't think it's just going to be as simple as, oh, let me buy one and then let me sell it for profit. I think NFTs are actually just going to make overhead for a couple businesses a lot smaller, right? If I want to have memorabilia, honestly, memorabilia is memorabilia. If I have it on my computer, if I have it outside my office, it is what it is, man. I don't care. So that's definitely just gonna make this easier for me. And yeah, if I then want to do something with it, I can get the NFT from my laptop and kind of make it a physical object. Yes, with 3D printing, that is possible. So I think that's also going to come into play, right? NFTs and 3D printing. But yeah, this is just my viewpoint on it. This is how I do NFTs, right? I also own two more NFTs or three more on my MetaMask on my phone. So again, that was pre-sale. I'm also in another Discord. My buddies actually created their own NFTs, so they're launching it in about a month. So I'm gonna have about 50 of those. But yeah, it is what it is. Everything's not always gonna turn out the way you expect it. However, I think NFTs are going to have a positive impact. But again, just like everything else, there is going to be a lot of bullshit that definitely look out for. I gotta look out for it myself. So just be careful. Stay informed. And in the next video, I'm going to be talking about how to buy and sell an NFT, right? So, we'll see you guys tomorrow with the other video. Peace out, guys.